You set my world on fire.
Hey friends, it's Vicki Marie. Today I have a day in the life vlog for you. It's a productive day in the life. And you know, for me, I'm sort of at this phase in my life where I'm not really about pushing and striving anymore. I did that for a long time. I am really trying to bring more joy and just more creativity and those things into my life. I want to make room for this next chapter of my life as a woman over 50, an empty nester, someone who is still learning to navigate these changing times, and I think we all are. I'm doing life a little differently than I did 10 years ago, and I'm still trying to figure that out. But I continue to share that with you, and today I am sharing this productive day in the life with you. Before we jump into the video, though, I want to thank you guys for being here. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for supporting my channel and for watching and the comments. That's like the best part, is the comments and just the conversation that we have in the comments. So please continue to do that and to contribute and add to whatever it is that I'm talking about, because I feel like that not only helps me, but it helps everyone else. Thank you so much for just being here and supporting my channel. And if you are new, I hope that you will subscribe and click the notification bell so you will be notified when I do upload a new video. And I've been doing mainly vlogs, and I share my life. I share about just trying to get organized and just working on the foundation, like really investing my time, energy, and money into the foundation of my life. Things like, you know, functional skincare over just the makeup, but also just getting organized and decluttering over just doing the home decor. Although I love home decor and I love all the pretty things too. But the biggest part for me is just focusing on the underlying foundational components of my life. Keeping myself healthy and strong and investing in those things that are going to help me do that. So that's what I do a lot of here on my channel. And yeah, so I hope that you will stick around, subscribe, and yeah, so all right, let's just jump into today's video. As we get into May here, this new month, I am on a mission to really develop good practices. Sometimes I am so project oriented. I think, okay, I want to eat healthier. I want to get my house in order. I want to exercise more. And I come at that like it's a project. And sometimes that works a little for the short term, but in the long term, you know, all of that, like cleaning is not a project. It's a process. It's a practice that you have to do on a regular basis, and so is healthy eating, any kind of lifestyle change for the better. It has to become a practice, and the only way to do that is to practice it. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm going to be showing a little more of that here in May as I practice some healthier routines that hopefully will get me where I want to be. Now I'm in a pretty good place. I have worked hard, you know, to get where I'm at. And, you know, I'm still sort of adjusting to being an empty nest here. That, you know, that's been the hardest adjustment for me. And I don't talk about it a lot, but it really has been difficult to just go from the kids being home to just now an empty nest. And then with everything happening the last couple of years and being a little more isolated, I can tell that gets to me sometimes. And if it wasn't for the fact that I go to the gym and I get out and see my friends, that would be tough, I think. So I am fortunate that way, that I do have great friends. And of course, the friends here that I've made on this platform have helped me so much. So one of the other practices I want to get back into is just my regular cleaning routines. And I do lean heavily on the Fly Lady system, but other systems as well. And then just decluttering and organizing. That I think is like fundamental. You know, the organizing and decluttering, I think, are just simplifying my environment so it's easier to clean. So it's been so dusty here. I did have to just get my pledge out and just do a really good job at just cleaning this whole area. This is
my living room and dining space where we do entertain when we do have friends over, which is, we probably entertain about once a month in our home, so not a whole lot. My little mirror there over my piano, I eventually want to do something new. I want to move the piano still and get a new couch, but I've put that on hold, as I've talked about before, just because I am looking at ways to do things on a budget right now. I just feel like that's the wise thing to do for us. Yes, I could go out and buy a new couch, but I just think the wiser choice is to just conserve a bit. So that's what I'm doing. And I did, this is where I reflect every morning. I have my prayer time, my reflection time. That is something that is just fundamental to my life. And my little Roscoe, I just adore him. Let's pull a self-care card. These are the cards I got at Barnes & Noble the other day. And yes, I find that I have to change up my routines. That is so true. I get bored easily with the same routine. Just a different walking path, yeah, that would work. And just working out at home sometimes, going to the gym sometimes, that all helps. And I did do a few other things. I got some laundry folded and things. And then I went ahead and did lunch. You can see my stovetop is still recovering from the debacle over the air fryer. I'm going to talk more about that in a minute and what I've decided to do with the air fryer situation. And I am just showing you my breakfast, my lunch, and my dinner today, but I didn't show you any of my snacks. I do try to eat, pretty simple, and one of the things I have to work on is getting more fruits and vegetables into my diet. So I've been drinking, I'll have juice, and I've been eating up those strawberries, but I know I'm not getting still enough fruits and vegetables into my diet. That's my challenge right now. And I'm watching Nona Grace, one of my favorite YouTubers. She is so consistent, always shows up, and her laugh and her smile is contagious. Go check out her channel. It's in my description today. So John's home now, and we were just kind of catching up a bit, and I was slicing up some avocado. We like to just slice up the avocado and sprinkle pepper on it and just eat it like that. It is such a good little treat, and it's got the the natural fats and all of that are so good for us. So and this one was the Walmart avocado that I got in the Walmart pickup, and I just thought they did such a nice job of picking this out. I did put the avocado with my bananas to help ripen it, and it came out perfect. So that works really well. So for dinner, I was going to heat up these Gordon's crunchy breaded fish fillets that I got at the Family Dollar store. And our air fryer broke. Normally I'd put it in the air fryer, but I have heard that you can use these. This is a toaster oven convection, so I'm cooking this on the convection setting. This is we've had this forever. I would like to replace it, but I'm gonna use it. See if I can cook the fish on the convection setting, and see if it comes out as good as it does in the air fryer. So I've followed the directions. It says to cook it. Actually, it said 375 for 16 minutes for convection, and I know you're supposed to preheat it. I just stuck it in there, and it's still preheating. So I'll probably put it on 400 degrees for about 16 minutes, and then I'll check on it, and we'll just see. Again, this is old, so but it still works.
I was going to ask you if you were trying to do some whiskey or something, but I'm like, I couldn't figure out why it was in there either. I just wanted to be nice and crispy. It's not burning.
As good as the air fryer.
Yeah, they're really good.
And this is just our toaster oven that also was a convection oven. We never really used the convection oven part of it, but looks really good to me too. I just had a bite. It's really good. It's nice and crunchy, and yep. So I'll be trying this for a while, and we'll put off
buying and spending money on an air fryer for a little while.
Yep.
And then, of course, the after dinner cleanup, which, usually I try to. Now, John went to a meeting after dinner, so I got the kitchen cleaned up, and I'm just trying to, I'll sometimes turn on the news, or sometimes I'll turn on some YouTube videos and catch up with my friends, or I'll put on a Netflix series, just anything to just sort of make this more interesting, because I don't know about you, but this is like, for some reason, the after dinner cleanup is the thing that I dread the most. And we dropped, John, when I say we, I mean John, dropped potatoes all over the floor. I had them going down the counter, just life stuff. And my air fryer melted all over my stovetop, and I'm still working on it's pretty good. And I think now I just need to get my good oven cleaner out and just really scrub that oven. But I think I got most of the air fryer debacle, most of it cleaned up now. So, and then, the fly lady always says, shine your sink, and I do. My sink always has to be cleaned out at the end of dinner, at the end of the day. I want my kitchen sink ready to go for the next day.
I hope you enjoyed today's video. I do love sharing the Productive Day in the Life vlogs with you. I'm going to continue to share my life through the month of May. I'm really focusing on just being more mindful of how I'm spending my time, my energy, and my money. And I'm working and focusing on the foundational components of my life. So that's what it's about for me in May. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please subscribe, click that notification bell if you haven't already, and come back and see me. I'll see you next time. Bye.